Josh, we just got done with the NewsWatch 12 weather special last night, and we're talking about boats right now. Another thing that has to do with boats, reservoirs. Sometimes you can take that boat out on the reservoir. I know you talked to two groups that manage reservoirs here in the state. What can you tell us?
Yeah, I've always noticed some very interesting trends with reservoir levels whenever I observe them. So I'm going to walk over here like Vanna White, and you can see these are the reservoirs that are controlled by the Bureau of Reclamation. So Immigrant Lake, Hyatt Lake, Howard Prairie, 4 Mile Lake, spanning from about 55 to 80% capacity. And then over here for the U.S. Army Corps of Engineer reservoirs, so they control Lost Creek Lake and Applegate Lake. Those are at 98 and 96% respectively. So obviously there's a disparity between the two organizations, and I took a deeper dive to investigate why that is. So right off the bat, both agencies gave me the same answer. Reservoirs for the Talent Irrigation District are primarily used for irrigation, as the name would suggest. The main purposes for reservoirs operated by the Corps are flood control and fish and wildlife enhancement, with irrigation and recreation as secondary purposes as well. The Corps says this creates a dynamic setup for water flow.
And so when I may say like, oh, this is how we do this here, it's specific to the situation, whether we're in a flood control situation or we're not in a flood control situation or we're operating for hydropower or something else. So it is not gospel across the board. It just depends on truly how we're operating in that moment.
Further to the south, the Talent Irrigation District hasn't had to worry about flood controls in years, a testament to the need of irrigation in and around the Rogue Valley. However, more importantly, it's a testament to the lack of snowpack in the immediate area.
The snowpack, I think, has been a big issue. I think we all know that we just aren't getting the snowpack that we used to, which is a big contributor to our water supply.
The Talent Irrigation District told me one thing that's not impacting reservoir levels, and that would be conspiracy theories. Despite some local rumblings, Howard Prairie was not drained a few years back. Hyatt Lake was drained by the Bureau in 2017 thanks to the Safety of Dams program, but no water was released from Howard Prairie.